All right. What is going on, everybody? I am Outer Space Gaming. And, yeah, as you guys can see behind me here, this is a little bit of a different angle that I give you guys, or than what I give you guys. And as you guys can see, we have a bunch of stuff to unbox here, so, yeah, I guess I'm just going to get right into this. All right. So I think the first thing I'm going to get into here is this, I don't know, this drawstring bag. Just because I figured it'd be a little bit easier to show everything off since it's not a box or whatever. But, yeah. I don't know if this has any funkos in it. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. So much little things. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm just gonna pull all this stuff out here. And kind of, hopefully try to show you guys. Like a lot of little stuff. Some funkos in here. A magazine. Or something. I don't even know. Some suckers too. There's suckers in here. Alright. Well, that's everything. So yeah, let's just go over these one by one then, I suppose. Let me just set these up real quick. Alright, so I got everything all set up here, making it all look pretty, and you guys can see everything. Excuse me. So I guess let's just go over these one by one. I guess I'll start with these little things here. So, we have a Jujutsu Kaisen character, Nobara, Kugisaki. Very cool little figure. I think this is, I want to say we got a Jujutsu Kaisen, like, one of these little tiny figures the last time, too. So I don't know how common these are. And I don't know who this is, because I don't watch the show. But yeah, I mean, I guess there she is. There she is. I think it's a girl. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll go on now to this little stack of cards. There's a whole little bunch of cards that came in here. And the first thing that came in was oh, an enamel pin. Look at that. Mystery Grail. That's pretty cool. Let me actually grab something real quick, show you guys. Alright, yeah, so it's actually pretty cool that we got a pin because I actually have a hat here, as you guys can see, with a ton of different pins on there. If you guys get the reference to any of them or, you know, whatever, then you can always pause the video and admire them, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can take this and put it somewhere on the hat, and then, because I do a bunch of these mystery grills and stuff, too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool thing there. I didn't know what it was at first, but we have here some collector cards, Disney collector cards. I don't know if I'm gonna open these. I don't know what this is. Walt Disney Company. I don't know if I'm gonna open them. I don't know what the fuck this is all about. Or maybe you're supposed to pull like a super rare card. I'm not entirely sure. We have some 1990 Series 1 NFL football cards as well. Very weird. It says Special Young Superstars glossy set. Yeah, it's just a bunch of shit ton of text on the back. I don't even know. 40 glossy player cards plus 5 trivia cards. Ooh, trivia. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm not a huge sports guy, so I probably wouldn't get a single one of those things right. But anyways, we're going to move on here to the next one, which is a Pokemon Trick or Trade. Kind of cool little art style, or kind of cool art on the front there. It says 3 additional game cards as well. So I wonder if this is like actual Pokemon, or if this is like whatever this is kind of Pokemon cards. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. And then we got 3 scratch offs, which is pretty crazy actually. I think the most we usually get in like one pack is 2, so 3 scratch offs is not bad. And then we have a shorty soda, which we have actually gotten shorty before. I think it was during Halloween one year sometime, and so I'll be interested to see. I don't know if there's a chase for that or what, but we're gonna bust open this box and just move on to the next thing then. We have gotten Shorty before. He's nothing new, but he is cool. Alright, and here we have one of the handmade by robot figures, which is Princess Buttercup from The Princess Bride. I didn't know that was her name, Princess Buttercup. What the fuck? It's a pretty good movie, actually. I watched it with a few of my friends not too long ago. And, yeah, it's like a comedy movie, kind of like a comedy romance. And this is the girl that the guy was trying to save. Pretty cool. And it's obviously got that whole knit look to it because it's the whole handmade series they're all knit, but they're not knit. They're still plastic. They just look knit. Anyways, moving on to the next figure here, or the next thing of the pack, is a Funko Pop. So we're obviously more attuned to seeing these, which this one's pretty cool. It's Frankenstein, and it's got the sort of like neon blacklight colors, which is very cool. I appreciate all of the blacklight Funko Pops we get because they're all really cool looking. And this one is Frankenstein, which I think makes it a little bit cooler. So you can see it is a Walgreens exclusive, and it already came sleeved as well as the other one in the background I'm sure you guys saw. But yeah, look at that, Frankenstein. He's so cool. Universal Studios Monsters. Very cool figure. And then going now to the next one, which is a Pokemon one, which is pretty cool. I don't know who actually this is, Grookey. I actually have a ton of little Lego Pokemon. But I think most of them are Gen 1. I think there's a couple that are, I don't even know what generation. But yeah. Wooloo and Luxray. Luxray looks very familiar. But again, I don't know actually what series this is. Doesn't say what series of Pokemon, but still very cool. Pokemon is always a household favorite, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some people don't even know what it is. And then finally, we have this, which is a, it looks almost like a comic. I can see on the top. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but you can see layers of paper, so it is a comic book. It's not like a, something you hang up, like a thick poster or something like that. Web of Spider-Man, very cool. I don't actually know who this is, but Peter's like, oh, don't cut me anymore. My neck hurts already. Yeah, pretty cool. Marvel10.com. Pretty cool little thing there. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. I think I'm going to wait till the very end, as I usually do for these scratch-off tickets, just in case we get any more and anything else, because as you guys saw earlier, there's a lot of stuff, some big boxes with some big things in them too. And so I'm just going to move all of this stuff basically out of the way, and we're going to get the next thing rolling. Alright, so I got our next item here, which is something that I've done before, which is a box. I have opened the boxes before. And see, this is why I said we should wait, is because, look, we have another scratch-off. I have so many of these scratch-offs, dude. Big gambling over here. Alright. Let's just do some of this, make it a little quick. And let's see what we got. So I'm just going to push these guys back, girls, things. And we're just going to go over them one by one, and then obviously I'll set them up. Ooh, that is rough. So just right here on the first one we got, you can see that the box is quite damaged, quite squished up and torn up and stuff. Mike Evans from the Buccaneers. Look at that. Well, I mean, I guess football will do that, right? Well, it's still a cool little figure. It's got some holographic NFL sticker on it too, which is kind of cool. I might do all the pricing. I know in the last video I did not. I'm probably going to try to do all the pricing for each of these items. I don't know how it's going to fare with like the playing cards and stuff. So I'll probably just do just the pop figures, and then maybe other stuff if I can figure out how to get the price for it. But just want to let you guys know that. And moving on, we have the Silent Swordsman Level 0. If the camera would focus. There we go. Yeah, I actually don't know which Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never heard of this guy before, Silent Swordsman. I might have, but seeing him as a Funko Pop is probably what's making it a bit strange for me. Yu-Gi-Oh! 25th Anniversary Funko exclusive. Very cool figure. I do like the way it looks. We got My Valentine, Yami Bakura and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Oh, this actually is from this. I actually have the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon one. Yeah, I actually have that one. Let me go grab that real quick. Alright, so here it is. See? I opened this one a long time ago, and I was like, man, that one's kind of cool. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Yeah, there we go. 2 Yu-Gi-Oh ones. That's pretty nice. I'm surprised that we got another one, because I've been holding on to this one, like I said, for a long time. But yeah, very cool figure. Very cool. Some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I used to like Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. I don't know if any of you guys did, but I certainly did. And here we have another sports one, which is basketball this time. Luka Doncic. Is he a Frenchman? I don't know. Very cool though. Like I said, I don't watch sports, so you know, if you guys do and you're like, oh yeah, that's my favorite character, then more power to you, but I just it's not clicking with me. He's from the Mavericks though. I have gathered that much. But yeah, pretty cool. Another holographic sticker here, but this time obviously pertaining to the NBA. And yeah, I guess we just got some player names with numbers. I don't know if that's actually, I don't think these are jersey numbers. I think these are just for the Funko Pops. But yeah, got a whole bunch of people here from the Mavericks. I don't know. Well, I don't know about LeBron James. I don't know if he ever played for the Mavericks, but then again, I don't watch sports all that much, and I don't know. So if anybody wants to say, then certainly go for it. But we're gonna move on to the next figure here, which is the Little Mermaid. Very cool looking figure, actually. I really I like all the blue, the translucence to the plastics. Very cool. And it is an Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition. That's a lot of exclusivity and limited editionness, I guess. And this one also has a damaged box partially on the corner here, which is unfortunate, but still everything else is in good order. And like I said, it looks very cool. I really like that. There's not a lot of figures that have like sort of that translucence to them. Some do, but it's more of like accents. I've never actually seen a figure with full translucence. I don't think that I can recall, but I've done so many now that I just don't even know. Anyways, let's go on to the next one, which is it. Very cool. Another blacklight one. Again, these ones are always very cool to look at. It kind of reminds me of like Borderlands with the cell shading art style, because it just makes things pop a little bit more without like the complex shading and stuff that you would get with like realism. It's more of just like defined lines and very vibrant colors though. I really like that. So yeah, pretty cool. This one also is an Entertainment Earth exclusive limited edition. That's a fucking mouthful, dude. Oh my gosh. Can't they just put like EE exclusive or something? Or I don't know. Yeah, and it looks like, I don't know, this might be from like the older movie, because this doesn't look like the more recent Pennywise. It the movie. Yeah, I think this is an old one. But still pretty cool. Like I said, can't go wrong with these figures. These ones are cool, especially oh my gosh. Well, they'd be good, not undamaged, but yeah, they're also pretty cool around like Halloween time as like gifts if you know people are into like horror movies and stuff. Very cool stuff. And then yeah, the last one here is Ahsoka, from Star Wars, Amazon exclusive. Why not? So I think this was like CGI or something like that, or like a kids show. I want to say like Cartoon Network. I think is where this character came into play or something in the lore. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen Star Wars. I have seen Lord of the Rings though, and it is from the Mandalorian. Okay, well, Mandalorian, Ahsoka. Let you guys get another look at the figure. It looks very cool. Definitely looks like her. I've seen her before, but I just don't know lore-wise. So, on to the next one. Alright, you guys. So I got the next box here. Now I am waiting to do the very big box because I know what's in there, and it's not a lot of things, it's just a couple of very big things. As you guys would know if you saw the last video, it's pretty much exactly the same thing that I opened in that unboxing. But here we have some more pops, so I'm just gonna flip this bad boy and not mess up the pops in the back. There we go. Get rid of that box because we don't need it quite yet. So yeah, this one is a Funky Bop. Look at that, very techno. And they got this guy as their main mascot guy. Kind of cool. Yeah, very nice. Funky Bop is always usually have some pretty cool stuff. And ooh, we actually have some sleeves here. So I think what I'm just gonna do is and there we go. Pretty easy stuff. All right, let's take a look at these Funko Pops. So I guess I'm just gonna move them all to the back here, and then we'll just go over them one by one. And we have another neon one. That's crazy. That's the third one already. And I've done bigger unboxings with not as many of these. It's probably because these maybe were around for like Halloween time and stuff. Maybe that's where they came from. But anyways, pretty cool. We have Stranger Things. We got Eddie Van Halen. Oh my gosh. I didn't know Eddie Van Halen was in Stranger Things. He looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can get some more light over here for you guys so you can see these figures. Yeah, very cool. He's got that that film on it that makes it a little bit harder to see, makes it a little foggier. So I do apologize for like any camera focus or if you guys can't see any of the details. But it is a cool looking figure. I've just never seen Stranger Things. But yeah, again, I always like these kinds of pops. And this one's actually Target Con. I don't know what that is. I don't know if Target has their own like Funko conventions or something. Not sure on that, but yeah, very cool. Again, I do apologize. I don't know, the camera's flipping out, dude. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man. And then look at this, guys. Another one of these Yu-Gi-Oh ones. We just literally had gotten that one over there, Silent Swordsman. I showed you guys my blue eyes, and now look, we got Jinzo and the Wizard. Very cool. Let me just try to get this lighting right for you guys so you can see it. But yeah, Jinzo was a very cool card when I was growing up. He looked very weird because he looks kind of, grotesque with all the weird skin folds and stuff. It's kind of like Hellraiser-esque sort of look, but like steampunk Hellraiser. And this one's got different cards for the set, which are actually some really good ones. The Wizard. So I never actually used the Wizard, but he was pretty cool too. We have Karibo, which was, kind of like the main card for Yugi. And then we have XYZ Dragon Cannon. So very cool figures. XYZ Dragon Cannon I actually had, and I had the VW as well, and the combination of all of them, the VW X, Y, and Z. I don't even remember, the Dragon Cannon or something. It was some fucking wild stuff, dude. Some like Power Rangers type combination stuff. So very cool to see that figure in there. And yeah, Jinzo's a very cool one. And he was actually a pretty strong card too, if I remember. I don't know if it was Joey who had him, Jinzo, before he went Toon, but I think that he might have. Anyways, let's go on to the next one here, which is some Demon Slayer. Oh, yeah, he got a whole bed. Zenitsu Agatsuma. Agatsuma. Yeah, this is probably kind of like the reason why I don't watch animes, because I'm like, I will never remember that name. That's a tough one for me, brother. I don't think I can do that. But Demon Slayer, it looks pretty cool, the figure itself. I don't know who this character is, but I'm digging the hair. Very cool. And like I said, he's got a whole bed. This is a Target exclusive as well. Yeah, I mean, if you guys watch Demon Slayer or are into this, we've never gotten this figure before. We have gotten Demon Slayer before, but never this guy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then moving on to the last one here of this box, we still have, I think, one more box, and then we're done. So yeah, last one is a Harry Potter one. Goodness gracious. And again, we got another blue, kind of translucent-y. This one has more of like a frost look to it. The Bloody Baron. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I do like the red on the blue there. You got a few shades of blue, some white in there. I think that all the colors look very nice, as well as the plastic there. Very cool. I don't actually know who this is. Harry Potter. I don't know what Harry Potter this is from, but this guy certainly looks pretty cool. I don't remember him being in Harry Potter, but he could be one of the ghosts, or like he looks probably like a ghost, or maybe somebody from a portrait. You know, like Myrtle. I have no idea. Some strange things going on in that castle. And what the fuck? What the heck? There's a Hermione as a cat. What the fuck? Right there, that brown one. Hermione as a cat. I don't. Yeah, I don't remember that. Dobby. Okay. Pretty cool figure. Very nice. But I think I'm running out of time here, so I am going to go and grab the really big box, and then I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. All right. So I just ended up breaking the big box, or not. I just ended up opening it up and then taking these boxes out because if you guys notice, these were actually in the last video as well. And this is why I said I was going to do the big one last, because these are literally the only things in that huge box, which are some of these. Got so many boxes everywhere. Bam! Look at that. We got the Heat Miza. Let me just show you guys here real quick. And this thing is huge. Gosh, I gotta focus the camera. There we go. Now you guys can see it probably, huh? Check that out. Very cool. He's got his own little background too, with all his little dudes back there dancing and stuff. Very cool. And then let's open this one. And let's see. Yes, it is. 2 Heat Mizas. Very cool. Yeah, let me bring these a little closer so you guys can see that stuff. Pretty nice, and I think that is the last thing. Let me just double check. Yeah. So, that is the last box, which means that now we get to go on to this. All these scratch-off tickets. So, yeah, let me scratch these off real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I got. Alright, so I got these scratch-offs scratched off, and let's just take a quick look at what they are. So, the first one here, as you guys can see, is 2 stars and a chip. So, very close to the, the triple star here, but unfortunately this is only 200 tokens. Going on to the next one now, we have 1 chip and 2 mystery boxes. Almost had the mystery box on that one, but again, only 200 tokens. Very unfortunate. And in this one, we had 2 of the grails and 1 chip, which means we only get the chip, which is another 200. And then the this bad boy right here was 200. So that is a lot. I mean, it's still quite a bit of tokens. What, 2, 4, 6, 8, 800 tokens? Ain't too bad. And then we got some pretty cool pulls here, as well as the littler stuff, the smaller stuff. So yeah, I think that's just gonna be about it for everything here, guys. I'm not gonna do the pricing on these ones. If you guys want to see how much these ones are worth, you can check out the website down in the link below, where if you guys seen a pop here that you really enjoyed, or you like the culture reference or whatever, you can pick it up for yourself, and you can enjoy it, or you can get it for a friend or a family member. I don't know, it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. But that's everything, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.